Hello, everyone. Welcome to Anointed Lady TV, the home of news and politics. If it is your first time in this channel, you are highly welcome. Thank you so much for stopping by. And if you like what we do on this channel, hit on the subscribe button. Also put on the notification bell so you'll be notified by YouTube anytime we drop a new video. And if you are returning subscribers, thank you very much for always coming back to watch our videos. On this platform, we drop videos every day and we react to every video that come our way. And on this very video, I will be watching with you. And after watching, let's go to the comment section and drop our opinion constructively. Like our videos and also share our videos if possible. See you next time in my next video.
With nothing, I suffer with my children. Somebody should help me.
A resident of Veterinary Layout in North Bank area of Makurdi Metropolis helplessly crying for help following the demolition of houses by the State Urban Development Board. She is obviously not alone, as the same fate befalls others in the area.
Then go. If they are demolishing our house, we don't know how to go with the children. We make it have mercy on us. Have mercy on us. Have mercy on us, so that will give us time. Anything that you want us to do, so that we go do it.
General manager of the board who supervised the exercise warned that there is more to come.
Well, we have come, and you're also aware that we can't do all the job in a day. It's a massive work. The houses involved are close to 1,000, and the ones who have so demolished are just about maybe 50. We can't do the whole job in one day, but we're simply sending signals to the illegal occupants of this land that government is still in this state. That is an active government. For the fact that government is liberal does not mean government is weak. And so that is just the message.
So what is the right process to follow, that one can follow to get these people?
Since this is a government land, it is under the control of the head of service. Those willing to acquire land here should go to the head of service, obtain approvals, and then come to Urban Development Board and also bring with their building plans, and then do the needful. When they have when they have COOs, they can be granted approvals from the board. And you're also aware that even though, if for instance the head of service has given them legitimate approvals, and yet they have not gotten approvals from the board, it is our right, it is our legal right as a board to do these things we are doing. The law says clearly that once a structure is built without the knowledge of urban development, it means that structure is illegal and can be put down any minute. So these structures we are seeing are the mercy of government. It's not a traditional issue, this is a governmental issue. The has laws, we have laws that we follow. Now if a community wants to do something, they will push government. I came here 6 months ago and I found somebody who was impersonating as a chief. They even went ahead and planted a signboard calling this their community. I don't know who gave them that, but as far as I'm concerned, Urban Development is supposed to give them approval on such issues, which they did not. And so the person came. When I made my private investigation, I discovered that in short the man even came to accost us, and we reinforced, and that's how he ran away. It will interest you to know that the man is not living in this land, but I've given out land to over 200 people living here. So the man is a thief or a criminal that needs to be apprehended.
While some argue that they have allocation papers, the Urban Development Board GM insists it is not equivalent to an approval.
You have urban development paper. That does not mean you have approval. Just like you are applying to go to the university and you are not given an admission letter. So I've seen some of the papers, just an application form, and then maybe by ignorance they are keeping it. Nobody has gotten an approval here. I don't even think anybody has a COO on any of these lands. And once you don't have COO on any land you occupy in an urban center, even if it's not an urban center, even in rural areas, it is totally unacceptable and a norm of illegality.
So the reason we say the land we locate the land with
by community. So as community give us land, the community na then cheat us. All those where they are doing, where then they. Now this community no board come out. As nobody come out, how manage you, even the time where we can build house, they go come collect machigrant and other thing. Now where then they no they don't run. To show us the road be say we don't already get the land from community, we don't sell land. Show us the road where we will go to the government. Where then they. Since the time government bring give us quick notice, it don't take. It was last year. They no take cover, they no carry the issue of it. Now, some of us we go lie down for bush. So I beg, if the government to look into it now, we are all government picking. So may they consider, because some people Fulani don't kill their parent. The one well may they can't locate. Now we happy to the government. True, we don't offend government. Community don't offend government. May come a government look into the matter for us, so that
the community send that for all people here. But if you do mistake for government, you don't go back to pieces what leave this so hard where the men government to leave it to this community people to locate for this area. So to avoid government to be done.
Dofan Aga, AIT News, Makudi. Another shot at life has generously been granted 50 convicts following recommendations from the State Advisory Council on prerogative of mercy. Advisory Council Chairman, who is also the State Attorney General and Commissioner for Justice, gives reasons why.
The Governor's approval is based on the recommendations that were made by the management of the Correctional Center in Jos, Owerri, Sokoto, where you have some of these inmates, or some of these convicts. They have recommended on the conduct of these convicts while they are serving their jail terms and while they are waiting their execution. They have testified to the effect that they have changed from their bad ways, they have become good citizens. And it is based on these recommendations that the Advisory Council on Prerogative of Mercy sat and considered individual cases, and then we made the recommendations to His Excellency, who now gave approval. And in compliance with the provisions of Section 212 of the 1999 Constitution of the Federal Republic of Nigeria as amended, he has signed a warrant to grant amnesty to some of the convicts who have been awaiting their execution because they have been sentenced to death and they were actually transferred to Jos Correctional Center. Some of them have appealed, but their appeal failed, and so they were waiting for the day of their execution. But His Excellency the Governor Samuel Otom, in his compassionate way, has decided to invoke the provisions of the Constitution to give these citizens of Nigeria, these citizens of Benue, reprieve, and he has granted them amnesty, and they are to be released so that they can now have a second chance of their lives.
According to him, the state government was lenient enough to extend the pardon to non-indigents.
Some of them are other Nigerians who committed these criminal activities in Benue State. They were arrested here, tried here, and convicted here. And so we have a number of 34 convicts who were awaiting execution release now. They were sentenced to death, and all their appeals failed, and they were waiting for their day of execution. We have 15 convicts whose term of sentence, who were actually sentenced to death, have their sentence commuted to life imprisonment. There are 15 of them. We have a total number of 21 who have their terms commuted or reduced to 15 years. And so that is one person who was sentenced to 21 years. He has his terms of years reduced to 15 years. And so we have 9 others who are still there, who were not affected by his decision. So we have a total number of 50 convicts who are affected by this act of magnanimity, by this act of compassion, by His Excellency, the Governor of Benue State.
It is, however, hoped that the good intention of government will not be abused by the convicts who have seemingly turned a new leaf, as attested to by officials